My name is Queen Ezzy and these are my Sims. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am trying to test the waters to do something a little new, and I am doing what is called a create a sim video. So the sim that I am working with here, his name is Cayde Gordon, which I love his first name, Cayde. It's pretty cool. But he was one of the Sims in the EA gallery. He had like the Final Fantasy outfit on or whatever. And I wanted to do a male because I don't often do male Sims. I mean, when do we often do male Sims when we make Sims, right? Everybody always makes females because they're so much easier to make. There's so much more stuff for the females. So I kind of wanted to do a challenge myself a little bit by working on a male sim. And for him, I had this idea in mind. So I'm not gonna say exactly what yet because I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this as an idea, but an idea popped into my head about him, and so that's why I went to the gallery to make him over. I was actually looking for other male Sims that I could make over, and he was one that I liked the look of him without, altering any of his features. I think I tweaked his eyes just slightly, but that's about it. So I liked his natural look, and so I just put some skin details on him to kind of fix him up to the style that I use in my gameplay. But he is a very cute sim, and there's really no backstory to him in the gallery, which is another reason why I grabbed him, because I kind of wanted a sim that had no background, because I was going to give him a background. And again, I'm not going to say because I'm not sure what I want. Well, I know what I want his background to be, but I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with him or if I'm going to pick another sim to use for the purposes of what I'm thinking about. So he is going to be in one of my Let's Play series. So if you're watching my Let's Play series, you watch Family Dynamics or you watch the Not So Berry challenge, keep a lookout. And if you see him pop into any one of those Let's Play series, then you know what I'm talking about. And if not, then you know I went with a different choice. So right now I am putting some tattoos on him. I really like that little freezer bunny tattoo. That's pretty cool on his right. Is it his right arm? Yeah, it's my left, but his right. Kind of going through body types, because what I have in mind for him, he needs to be buff, like buff, but not overly buff. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully you all enjoy my makeover of him, and hopefully you enjoy this type of video. Like I said, I'm trying to test the waters, kind of get outside of my comfort zone and do something a little bit different in my videos. I'm not sure if I'm gonna talk the whole time I'm making him over, and if I keep this up in the future, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna talk over it the whole time. At this point, I think I am at 4 minutes in. And this video is 9 minutes. So, I mean, we could sit here and have a conversation, but I'm not sure exactly what we would talk about. So what I would focus on is what I'm doing to the sim. I had a hard time trying to find hair that was appropriate because, okay, I'll tell you a little bit of what I was trying to go for. So I was trying to go for a military sim, because he's gonna be in the military career. And I know with the military, if you're in the military, your hair has to be a certain length. So I couldn't really give him a hairstyle that I would normally pick, if I was trying to create any other type of male sim. So I kind of stuck with the little afro, because I think at one point I tried a super low cut, but I did not like that. I was like, no, he needs hair. So I was like, nah, he's gonna get this curly hairstyle, and then a little chin strap, I think they call that, which I'm not even sure that facial hair is allowed in the military, but hey, this is a sim, so this is about as close as it's gonna get for me, for somebody who don't know anything about military except for what I see on TV. So, it is what it is. And then we move on to the formal. And by the way, this may not be lined up with what you're seeing. Like what I'm saying right now may not be lined up with what you're seeing. And that's okay. Because I'm just kind of talking as I'm watching the video go. And, it may or may not be, in sync. I think we're moving on to sleepwear now. And I figure because he has a nice body, or at least in my mind, that's what I was trying to go for. Like the nice body. I was going to put some pajamas on him, but I was like, psh, most men sleep in boxers. Like, I don't know, like, at least in my experience, most of the men that I've known they sleep in underwear. They don't sleep in pajama pants or like anything like that. They sleep in their underwear, and they're comfortable sleeping in their underwear. So I was like, why not just go from real life experiences a little bit with that? So then when it comes to party wear is always tough to choose for me, because I'm like, what type of party is it? Like, the only way I know like what to put on them is if I know what type of party they're going to. Are they going to a fancy party? Are they going to a house party? Like, what are they going to the club? What type of party is it? So I always try to dress them like a little more dressed up than I would put them as in every day, but then like, not a little less dressed up than I would put them if I was doing a formal outfit. I don't know. Hopefully it makes sense. Hopefully it looks good, because a lot of times when I do male sims, I actually look online to like look at different fashions. And this is true for female sims too, because y'all, honestly, I'm old. I don't know what is in anymore. I'm not in school anymore. I'm not, so it doesn't matter to me what everybody is wearing. But because of that, I'm not aware of what the trends are, because I'm not a fashion person. So I try to get inspiration from places that I can. So I try to go online and look for things. And sometimes I may do something from the top of my head as well. It just depends. This was when I tried to do something from the top of my head in this video. So, hey, if it looks good, it looks good. If it doesn't, well, who cares? It's a video game. Here I was fiddling with the cold weather wear. I was really trying to make that sweater work, but eventually I ended up was like, you know what? Let's just make this easier on myself. I'm gonna put him in an Adidas outfit, or Adidas as the Germans say, or I think it's German, Adidas. Put him in one of those jogging suits. I also changed his traits up a little bit to match what I wanted him to do. And I think we're coming up to the end of the video, so I just want to make sure that I wrap things up, in a good way. Yep, they're all his outfits. And all right, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.